Daily Raffle. Ocala. Coming Town. Pokemon XY Tournament. Ocala. Coming Town. June 28th and 29th. Ocala. Coming Town. www.ocalacomiccon.com. Ocala. Coming Town. Special guest. Ocala. Coming Town.
All right, 5 minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. We've got a couple of job fairs happening in our community in the next couple of weeks that I've been reading about. And let's talk about jobs and employment opportunities. Larry Magnesen is on. Boy, I'm probably messing his name up. He'll correct me just a little bit. Kristi Weigant is also on the phone.
Yes.
Again, I'm probably mispronouncing their names. I apologize. Larry is, first of all, has a wonderful first name, and he's the Senior Vice President and Director of Corporate Communications for Fifth Third Bank Corporation, or Bancorp. And Kristi is the Chief Development Officer of Next Jobs. We're going to find out how the two corporations have teamed up to give us some innovative ideas to employment opportunities through live coaching, job search training, and even software. How about that?
Okay.
Which wasn't around when you and I were looking for work, right?
No.
Good morning, Larry and Kristi. Please both forgive me. I probably messed up both of your name pronunciations.
Well, that's no problem whatsoever. It's Larry Magnesen. And first of all, let me compliment you on your own name. Well chosen. Well chosen.
Thank you.
But we're happy to be here to talk a little bit about this program. It's really a program that Fifth Third Bank put in place to help put its mortgage customers back to work, and it's sort of grown and expanded since then. But this is really a new approach, completely new thinking, and you all are located in Florida, so you had a firsthand view at the financial crisis and some of the home buying challenges, home ownership challenges down there. And reducing a payment through some of the government programs only works for half the people, because if you've lost a job, you can't make your mortgage payment. So this was our new idea, jointly with Next Job, about how to put our mortgage customers back to work.
Okay, and so and it's a win-win because the customer ends up working. So how does this work? Let's say I'm having trouble, I can't pay my mortgage, and I'm with Fifth Third, which I've never understood that name, by the way.
Yeah.
but I'm with Fifth Third, and I speak to a counselor or a consultant, and what do? You say to me, I got a job for you if you're interested. I mean, how does that work?
Well, it's really very simple. What happens is our mortgage customer, if we are talking with them or they call into us and say, hey, I'm having a little bit of trouble making my mortgage payment because I've lost my job, or my hours have been dramatically cut back, or maybe my spouse has lost their job, what we do is we say that we've got a program. It's entirely voluntary. It's entirely paid for by the bank, and Fifth Third Bank will hook you up with our partners at Next Job, and they will help you with one-on-one coaching to help you understand how to best go back to work. Again, completely paid for by the bank.
Now I understand. So, Kristi, now you need to tell us what Next Job is, and do we have a Next Job office in Ocala, or at least in our area, or do we go online for this? What is it? And good morning, Kristi.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. Well, we are an innovative reemployment company, and that means that we work virtually, so you don't have to have an office in Ocala. You can get all of your help by phone and online and by webinar. And we are really here to help our homeowners that have been long-term unemployed use the one-on-one coaching to learn best practices of job search today. It's sophisticated, and most of all job seekers have to understand that 50% of all jobs are found within the hidden job market, which means they're not posted publicly. And so learning how to use and expand your network through LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook becomes essential.
And should people go for jobs where they could put food and pay their bills immediately, and then later on they can look for a job that they feel is more in line with what they want to do with their life?
Yes, we take an ABC approach at Next Job. So we call it the A job, a better job, and a career. And we believe it's important to stay in the job market while we continue to help people work towards the career that they really want.
That is always smart. Yeah, and we all want to do something that we enjoy doing, but that's sometimes, the fact of life is that sometimes you have to do something you don't enjoy doing.
Well, we learn something from every job that we have.
That's right.
And a lot of that has to do with staying motivated and accountable and being productive every day.
Are you working at Next Job with people who are simply looking for a job, but they're not necessarily almost defaulting on their mortgage?
Right. So we are working with job seekers that are customers of the bank that aren't necessarily mortgage customers. Fifth Third Bank has made this program available to any customer of Fifth Third through the form of what we call the Job Seeker Toolkit. And our new campaign at 53.com/reemploy is now making that program available to anyone listening
Really?
who's unemployed and needs some help getting back to work. Yes.
So, Larry, let's...
Right. You don't need to be you don't need to be a customer at all. If you just go to 53.com/reemploy, whether you're a customer or not, you can at least get the online version of the Job Seekers Toolkit. And you can also apply for we're giving away up to 53 one-on-one coaching scholarships with Next Job. And actually, we've awarded 37 so far based on number of visits to the site, et cetera.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, the question I was going to ask, and it sounds like you really just answered it, but maybe there's more to it. If a customer comes in, he's got a full-time job, but he really doesn't make enough for the mortgage that he's looking for. Do you ever say to him, if you had a little bit better paying job, you'd be qualified for a mortgage more like what you're looking for? And we've got this idea. We've teamed up with Next Job. Does that conversation happen?
Well, it does in a sense. I mean, what we have done about a year ago, we had already been doing the program for our mortgage customers for about a year and a half. And then we said about a year ago, why don't we take the online component of it, which gets you a good part of the way there. It gives you a lot of, 9 modules, self-paced. It gives you a great start anyway. And we decided to make that available to all of our customers. So we did that beginning a year ago, and 7,000 of our customers have now gone online and used the Job Seekers Toolkit to help them, as you say, find a better job, make maybe a bit more money, or if they're out of work, obviously to go back to work. But now we decided, hey, if this is great for our customers, it would be great for our communities. So we've just opened it up to everyone right now, whether you're a customer or not. So anybody who goes to 53.com/reemploy can access the Job Seekers Toolkit at no cost.
Do you help people with disabilities and people who are mentally challenged find jobs?
Yes, we help everybody. Right now, today's job seekers are feeling that their preparedness for a good job search is at a D+ level. And so regardless of the job seeker, we want to help them apply themselves and get back to work. And we know that employers will make 50 million hires this year in a job market of 140 million jobs. The jobs are out there. Our job is just to help our seekers get back to work and find those, make the good match.
So we are a company that typically we have a knee-jerk reaction to wanting to make public any job openings. And so as a company, and we're just probably a small example of that, but I'm sure there are others, or maybe it's a company that has a specific position and they don't want to put it necessarily in the papers. Could a company call you as well? Is that website that you gave us a good one for the other direction? In other words, the company that's looking for employees, can they hook up with you so that you can help them find the right employee?
Yes, you brought up a great point. The number one the way that employers hire is through their own network. And so 53.com/reemploy right now features 37 job seekers who have videos and resumes and LinkedIn profiles there for employers to look through.
Oh, wow.
And to be able to get these people back to work, yes.
I just went to the website, by the way. It's nicely done. 53.com/reemploy, right? That's what
Right. We've got examples on there of 4 people who've been through the full program already, and what we've been doing is every time we hit 53 retweets of those people's stories to help them find a job, we've added a new job seekers video. So over time, we've added, I think, more than 20 additional people who are looking for work right now.
Wow, well, good for you. Wow. And it just, God, isn't it a great feeling when you finally have that job again, right?
Yeah.
I knew a guy up in North Georgia in Atlanta. He'd lost his job, and then his wife had cancer, and then she died. I mean, his whole world fell apart. Mm-hmm. And then I've been watching him on Facebook slowly putting his life back together. He got a job. Now he's dating a lady. So It's just amazing how life sometimes makes a full turn. Well, Larry, Magnesen, thank you for being on the air with us. And Kristi, how did I do with your name? Weigant, is that right?
That's correct, Weigant.
Wow, about time I said it right, huh? Well, thank you, thank you both for being on, and the bigger thank you is for what you're doing. You're making the world a lot better place, and one day, Larry, I'm going to ask you what the fifth third means.
Well, I'll very quickly. I'll tell you, it's the merger of the Fifth National Bank of Ohio and the Fifth National Bank of Cincinnati and the Third National Bank of Cincinnati. Way long time ago. We've been around for 155 plus years now, but it was Fifth National, Third National, and one came sooner, but one was bigger. So
they
got together. They compromised on Fifth Third, but it works when you have a website like 53.com. Makes for a nice short number.
It sure does. Just if you ever team up with the First Baptist Church, it's really going to confuse me. So
Exactly.
Well, Larry and Kristi, thank you both for being on with us today.
Well, we appreciate you
for
helping to
having
get the word out. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, it's an excellent word, by the way. Go to 53.com. That's the digits, by the way, 53.com
Yes.
/reemploy. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Habitat for Humanity of Marion County is a ministry dedicated to improving lives by providing affordable and decent housing. Help them help others by visiting the Habitat for Humanity Ocala Restore at 926 Northwest 27th Avenue. To schedule a donation, give us a call at 401-0075 and we'll come pick it up. For more information, visit ocalarestore.org. Habitat for Humanity of Marion County. Building homes, building hope, building community.
Yes, George.
Guess what I have?
Could it be the free truck used from Devon Self Storage on 200 across from Hobby Lobby?
Yola!
Yes. Now don't forget to bring it back when you're done to Devon Self Storage.
Yes, Alice. I'll even remember to call them at 873-0777 to make sure they'll remember me.
George, I'm sure they'll remember you.
Thanks, Alice.
Oh, George.
Hey Adam, those burgers gonna be done before summer's over?
Maybe. Why? You got big plans for the summer?
Not really. Just the usual, kids hanging around the house. How about you?
Actually, I'm having Joshua get his pilot's license this summer.
What? Is he old enough? Can you really do that in just the summer?
Yeah, you can get your pilot's license at 17, and the summer is plenty of time. Plus, this could be the start to his career as an airline pilot.
That is a great idea. I bet Tyler would love that. Actually, I would too.
You guys should do it.
I don't have time for that. Some of us have to work for a living, you know?
Not you, no. Seriously, they work around your schedule.
Really? That's cool. Where are you going?
Ocala Aviation, at the airport off 60th.
How'd you hear about it?
I heard about it on the radio, then I stopped in. I've got a card if you want the number.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my phone.
Hurry up, the burgers are burning.
Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
861-7484.
Hold on, I missed a number.
Such a slacker. Here it is again. 861-7484.
Excellent. I'm gonna call them now.
How about we eat before you start your new adventure?
That's probably a good idea.
You think?
Here are the categories.
I'll take Mike Scott Plumbing for $1,000, please, Alex.
Answer.